Hi, track fans. I'm back on screen once again. What's popping? All right, so there's not anybody in here right now, but track is still happening and it's happening live. So I'm just going to keep talking until we get a few people in here. Hopefully, we get a few people in here. All right, so guess what? It's World Junior Championship time. And this evening, we have two finals that Jamaica has a possibility of, garnering its first medals of the championships for under 20 athletes. We have the men 100 meter, well, the boys 100 meter coming up. That will be the final event on the track. And then coming up in just a few minutes will be the mixed 4x4 final. So listen, I'm completely excited for that final that is about to come up. Welcome, guys. Thank you so very much for joining. It's junior season. Well, it's always junior season. They run all the time, but I'm so happy another World Junior Championship, and I'm excited to see, how well Jamaica will do this time around because guess what? I believe it's one of the strongest teams we've sent, if not the strongest team. We had a bit of unfortunateness. It was just unfortunate what happened to Sandra Davison earlier in the 100-meter semifinal, but Buwaji is still there, so we're definitely hoping that he can stand on the podium. And guess what? He ran a blistering time to set a new national under 20 record of 10.11 seconds. Absolutely fantastic run from Buwaji. I'm so excited for him. I mean, his progression, we've seen it this season. He's incrementally dropped his personal best, and this time around, he got a massive personal best here to start in the final. So he's definitely a medal favorite. But I'm just praying that he remains strong and just executes his best race, and he can bring home a medal here for Jamaica. Based on who is in the race, we know there is Let's Sealy Tibogo. I hope I'm not pronouncing his name incorrectly yet again. And Bonsoon, his Puripal Bonsoon. So those would be the two strongest challengers. And also, sorry, I forgot about Richardson from South Africa. However, I'm definitely looking towards Letsile as the strongest contender. I was really impressed with Azim Fahmy. I was impressed with him in the first round. And listen, based on how this race is stacking up, anybody can get a medal. Save, let's see, like, he looks like a class above the rest. But if you come out and you execute your best race, you can get a medal. And I'm hoping that Buaji definitely has his best executed race to date and he gets a medal. Either way, though, I am happy for him and I'm proud of him. Nothing is guaranteed in track and field. So we're just hoping for the best from him. But as I did say, coming up shortly is the 4x4 mixed relays. Funny enough, I was looking at the team that they put out in the heat, and I thought to myself, it seems the juniors are getting it right in terms of whoever is the management there is getting it right in terms of putting out a good team that can get us into the medal contention. And I'm not sure if it carries the same rule as in the senior championships, but remember, you only get one change. So if it's the same change that carries, or if it's the same rules that comes through here, then with only one change, the team looks very, very strong. I was impressed though by the Indian team. They looked absolutely killer, especially the girl on the last leg. I'm forgetting her name now, but she looked like she is killer. And I saw her in the open 400-meter flat today, and I thought, gosh, you look just as killer as I thought. So she looks like she's going to get a medal in the open flat and also here in the 4x4 mixed relay. And with these athletes, Asian athletes, what I've noticed, they've been able to run multiple rounds in different events and it not necessarily affect them, right? So we've seen Salwa Idnasa do it, and I'm thinking here that this Indian young lady looks like she can go multiple rounds here in the 400 meters and nothing will happen to her. So they look very strong. So does the United States of America, but Jamaica is right up there. They have the third fastest time in qualifying, and I'm just thinking, just execute your best race, and we will be satisfied, obviously, with the result. So whatever comes, we hope it's a medal, obviously. But if their best executed race does not give us a medal, we still can't complain. They did their best, and we're happy for them. But yeah, I'm definitely looking out for a medal because again, they came through third best, and the top three are a distance away from the rest. So, based on just that alone, I'm expecting a medal. I'm not expecting any surprises, but let's see. Again, it's track and field, and anything can happen. That 4x4 is coming up in, let me just tell you the exact time. It will be coming up in at 4, what is this? Where is it? Oh no, I'm on the wrong date. This thing keeps defaulting to day one. Okay, so let me go back to day two. Okay, right. So the final is coming up exactly at 4:50. So that's in literally in 4 minutes. Um, it's there's been so much track and field happening that I'm honestly confused and jumping between the World Juniors, Commonwealth Games. It's like, oh, can we slow down a little? But I'm still happy with so much things happening on the track. It's very eventful. But yeah, also a lot of breaking stories happening. But again, it's track. It wouldn't be track if something breaking didn't happen every other day, right? So here I am in the stream and nobody is talking. Like, guys, what's going on with the questions? Can you at least, even if it's not a question, like if you just want to say something, come on, say something. So at least I have something to feed off and I can feel y'all's energy. You're in here. So let's talk. Let's talk about what's been going on for the last few days in track and field. What's going on so far for the World Junior Championship? What's going on so far for the Commonwealth Games? Yeah, and as I said, in 3 minutes will be the 4x4 mixed relay. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing that. And I'm hoping that we can get on the medal table here and collect a few medals. And ask and I received. Hi Raj, thank you so very much for commenting. Hi Robert. Okay guys, I need you all to start talking to me. Tell me what are your thoughts on what's been happening. We posted so many videos on our channel about the latest happenings in track and field. I hope you've been watching. Is there anything that you want to talk about or anything that you have any inside information on? I would love to hear because a lot of y'all trackies have inside information and I don't know tell we if you send with some email with an inside information so that we can talk about it. We will do a video on it if you don't want to talk about it publicly. Hi Renrick. Hi Ayana. Paul, what do you think about the 4x1 female record? That one is a long one, Patrick. We have 2 minutes to the race. I mean, Paul, we have 2 minutes to the race. I'll get back to that question. Where can I watch the under 20 live? There is Nathan. There is a stream that World Athletics has on YouTube based on your location. I'm not sure if you'll be able to view it, but you can always use a VPN to view it. But I do know that they have a stream there. If you're in your country, then whichever broadcaster has it. Here in Jamaica, it's TVJ, and I'm watching it on TVJ Sports Network. But outside of that, if it's America, maybe it's NBC. I am not sure, but you'll have to check who has it. But I know for a fact that World Athletics is also broadcasting it on YouTube, on their YouTube platform. But you can only see it if you're in one of the locations that they want you to see it from, obviously. So if anything, you just get a VPN and change your VPN and maybe to an African country and you'll be able to pick it up. I'm not sure. Yes, Tina looked so good. I loved her start. I that's exactly what I thought she would do. She would literally come out of her dry phase and shut it down, and she did just that. And then, there was someone on the inside that was trying to, cause every athlete is gonna run their own race, and nothing is wrong with running your own race. And I just love the fact that she was able to respond to that. So she picked up speed a little bit and then shut it off again, just to make sure that she was safe comfortably in the first place. So yeah, it was a really, really good race from Tina and Serena as well. I loved Serena's race as well. She has a different race execution than Tina, obviously, but it was still an easy qualifying round for her. I loved it absolutely, and the girls look strong. As I said in a preview video, they look 1-2 quality. I did talk about 4 athletes that I believe can challenge for maybe that silver medal and maybe gold. You never know. In that video as well, and they came out and they ran a bit harder, don't get me wrong, but they also look good. So let's see. But I do think that Jamaica can get 1-2 once they execute their best race. um Power to you as well, Lauren. Thank you. Ryan, hey, thanks for your blessings. Hello, my friend. We missed your analysis. Listen, I'm back. I'm back in a full color, live and living. You're gonna be seeing me on lives. You're gonna be seeing me dropping a lot of videos. Make sure you all are watching. All right. Yes, the USA is obviously there, and they're obviously a really, really strong team. And I'm not though. I'll talk about that at a different time because that's not it has nothing to do with this particular live stream, but I'll get into that at a different time. But I was thinking that it was just surprising that for the boys under 20, their team doesn't look that strong. For the 100 meters, that is. And you know which team I saw coming out looking really strong? I saw South Africa, Australia, and I was just thinking, is this a changing of the guard? Is there something going on? But I really was expecting to see America up there as well, but I haven't been seeing that in at least in the shorter sprint event. Cole versus Clayton. Cole said she's ready to run a new personal best, and I think Clayton is also patient. Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me touch on Cole first. I said in a previous stream a long time ago during Champs Days that I always thought it was a little bit unfair on her what she could actually deliver because she was always doing the long jump. So she was always pretty much tired by the time she got to do the 100 flat. And now that she's focusing on the 100, I think her real talent will just explode on us. And I can't wait to see what that will be. And I'm here for it. As it relates to Tina, listen, Tina just gone pro. She was already a bomb ass athlete. I hope I can say that on YouTube. But she was already the bomb. And now, she's with Steven MVP. I'm not really expecting any big changes in these short few weeks or months, but she's now in that pro league, and I'm not expecting any less than great things from her as well. So it will be an interesting matchup to see if Serena can match her. I mean, at the end of the day, they're both Jamaican, and I'm happy either way. But me just glad if I want to, if you get what I'm saying. Um, it's funny. It's 4:53, and I'm not seeing any race coming up. Did I get the time wrong, or are they behind time? 4:54. Okay, let's see here. Did I click? Did I jump anything? You guys are one of the best Shagafi blog. Thank you. I actually like the term sports commentator, if you don't mind. Serena looked good as well. Yes, Serena looked really, really good. Okay, it's on Peacock on the United States. So anyone that's in the United States, you're gonna have to watch it on Peacock. Hi, what's this? Jakarta from Thailand. How are you? Who is this now? Breaking Sports Bulletin board. Tina looks strong indeed. She's a world champion, Olympic champion in weighting. Everything in weighting. Let me tell you something. That girl, what I've come to appreciate about her more than anything else, because earlier in the season and I was matching her up against Brianna, and I had Brianna to trump her. But there's just something about being the heart of having the heart of a champion, and she literally has the heart of a champion, and she refuses to lose unless something happens. And we're not asking for nothing to happen now, but she has that kind of metal, and I love that, because in any kind of sport that you do professionally, you need to be strong and believe in yourself and your talent and never give up. And that's what I get from her. Who is my favorite sprinter? I don't know. I think I go through phases of favorites during because if say back in the early 2000s when I was watching, all right, they're gonna do the intro for the mixed 4x4. So yeah, that's what's happening now. So yes, I go through phases of favorites. I never have a favorite forever. Pretty much, it's pretty much who is dominating, or who is doing well during that particular season, or not really season, but uh time frame. Yeah. So back in the day, I would say I loved Merlin Otti, and then so that would have been a favorite of mine. And then fast forward a little bit from Merlin, Asafa just woke up all of my track and field hunger. Like Asafa just made me just jump in and be like, oh my god, I love track. So that was what I got from Asafa, and it hasn't changed. I still really love Asafa. Then obviously Veronica Campbell Brown, really loved her. Um, then no, I would say Elaine. I mean, not you're not gonna bash me, because there's so many fantastic athletes in between that. You say both Shelley and Fraser Price. Yeah, but you asked me who I really, really loved and are at least favorite, and those were the ones that really stuck out to me. But don't get me wrong, not because I love those ones to a different level doesn't mean I don't like the other ones as well. I do love them, but yeah, I just have a special love for the one that I just talked about a while ago. Did Brianna run? No, Brianna is hopefully going in the 200. What time? They're behind time, so they're coming out now. So they're doing their intros. So after a while, they'll be taken to the track. They have that nice thing where they come out and maybe dance or whatever during their intro. So that's what's happening now. Am I from Portmore? No, I'm from Manchester. And I'm from a community in Manchester. I won't tell you which one, but yeah, I'm from Manchester. I don't know. Maybe you've seen me before. I lived in Portmore a few years back when I had a regular 9 to 5 in Kingston. So I don't know if you're somebody from Portmore that would have seen me at that particular point in time. But I used to live in Greater Portmore at one point. Will you? Yes, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow as well for sure. What time is the race? It's now. At least the mixed 4x4 is now, and the men 100 meters is the last event on the track. Why am I a wagonist though? Asafa is a what could have been athlete. I never, not everybody is gonna win all the time as you'd want them to, but I'll never take away what he did for track and field in Jamaica. And yeah, so regardless of how you all feel about him personally, he did leave his impact, especially for the athletes coming after him, Usain Bolt and everybody else coming down the line. So I definitely think he left a major impact in sports in Jamaica. So yeah, I do love him. Tina is a winner, a carbon copy of Shelley. Yeah, yeah, they do have the same never die attitude. So for sure. I sound like a town girl. Is it because I mix patois with my English sometimes? Nah, I'm a Mandeville girl, man. Why you think I don't sound country? I don't understand. You know that Manchester country sounds different from every other country. Say Clarendon, St. Elizabeth. Because most people in Manchester speak standard English, and then you hear the bits and pieces of patois in between. And then when them chip patois, them chip in a patois and sound like town people patois, because I think town people kind of draw out the words more versus us. We probably just chop them up and it sounds really fast. So I don't really know, but yeah, I'm a country girl for sure. Asafa is a great sprinter, but his mental keeps getting in the way. You win some, you lose some. Everybody is not going to be perfect, and it's just how his dice was rolled, and it is what it is. But again, I love me some Asafa all day, every day. Okay, so the race is off. Let's see how Jamaica goes. I'm repping our first medal. I'm hoping for our first medal this evening, and it's coming in this 4x4. Again, we were top three based on the qualifiers, so we definitely have a strong possibility of getting a medal. So let's see how it's going. All right, I think that's United States that's running really well. And then, of course, Jamaica. Yes, Jamaica is having a solid first leg. I'm loving it. All right, America, America. Okay, Botswana is coming back. But based on the stagger, we're still ahead of them. Okay, we're dropping back a little bit now. Oh, come on, come guys, hold it together, hold it together, hold it together. Don't give her too much of a deficit now. Are we working with the same team? I think we're working with the same team from the Heats. All right, good. Yeah, the Americans are way out. And yes, we see the Indians. The Indians are coming in now. I was talking about what's up with this. Let me get rid of these things that popped up. Okay, they're now gone. Okay, so the Indian team is right there. The American team is up there, and so is the Jamaican team. Those are the top teams that I mentioned before, and they're lined up pretty much how they qualified in the heats with America ahead, India, and Jamaica. But as I said, the Indians have a really strong anchor leg, and I'm thinking to how close they're to America right now, it's a possibility that they trump America in the last leg. But let's see. Jamaica is a little bit back, and we have to really try to pick it up to compete with them and hope nobody behind catches us. All right, the third leg looks to have gone out a little bit slow, and fourth place and fifth place are trying to gain on us. They are gaining on us. Wow. Let's see. Oh, okay. Fourth place is now challenging us. Wow. Come, hold it, hold it. Okay. So now he's responding to the challenge. Okay, good. He's putting in a good fight. Okay, he'll hand over the baton still in third. So we're just gonna have to hope our anchor leg runner just holds off whichever challenger comes. I do not think we'll be able to get back to India and America. So let us see. Yes, and just like I thought, RuPaul from India is going after America. I'm telling you, she looked deadly when I saw her in the heat. She looked deadly in the 400 earlier, and she's coming here and putting on a masterful leg. Let me see if America can hold her off. Oh, Jamaica is coming. What am I saying? I said Jamaica may not get back. Okay, come, JA. Come. All right, we're not gonna get back, but let me see what's going on with America and India. America holds off India. Yes, America holds off India, and Jamaica gets bronze. Okay, so why are these bots popping up here yet again? Okay, block. So America gold, India silver, and Jamaica bronze. Pretty much, and America wins in a championship record. Pretty much spot on to what happened in the heat based on the times. So yeah, but a fantastic run from all the teams here, and I'm happy Jamaica is on the medal table. A bronze, but we'll take it for sure. All right, what have I been missing now on this? I realize that Mandible is like the new uptown. The new uptown. Oh, you mean new uptown? I want to go on here, so. Ah, have mercy. Wait a minute there. I don't remember where I was. My favorite, your favorite sprinter. What time is the race? Asafa. Carbon copy. On sound conch. Okay, I already went through all of this. Leave Asafa alone. It has show up on TVJ. Manchester. All right, here where I am now. When me know, when me know from St. Andrew to New York, from me don't know where you try to say right at all. Manchester, Manchester Pot was so stingy. I will give you a joke. When I was growing up, I could speak no patois at all. Not until I got into high school did I dabble into it a little bit. But by the time I got home, I had to leave it at my gate. I couldn't bring it into the house. And I remember when I just started working and I moved to Kingston, and I was obviously living in Portmore, and there were people that used to tell me say every day say I twang me a twang. But no, it's just how we were brought up. At least most of us here. Um, I realize that Mandeville is that the new uptown. No, this is how Mandeville always been. This is how people in Manchester always have been. I don't know anything different. Yeah, I see that you're repping Thailand as well. There are lots of different countries in here. Rep your country for sure. Oh, this is Commonwealth game stuff. No, this isn't Commonwealth game stuff. This is about the under 20s. What are you talking about? Q Synergy, we're talking about under 20. First leg messed up. Yeah, he went out a little bit hard, and I thought he would have been able to hold it in the final 100, and he wasn't able to. But guys, we got a bronze medal. Let's not complain. The race is already done, and these athletes are still juniors. They're still learning, and we're just happy that we actually got a medal because somebody could have pulled up, got caught a cramp. All the sort of things could have went wrong, and so we got that medal. So we have to be grateful. Where to watch? Where are you? Everything TV. That's the first important. That's the most important thing. Your location. Oh, you're in America. Okay, so Americans have to watch it on Peacock. Or if you have a VPN, maybe you can change to a different country and watch it on the World Athletics stream that they have on YouTube. This is what I don't like about doing live sometime with these random bots popping up with crazy things. Um, let's see here. It's a shame. That's why Patwa is disappearing. Oh, I just remembered something. um, so how Jamaica go with shop. Everybody has a corner shop. All Jamaicans should know of corner shop. If you're not a Jamaican, then so we have corner shop here. So back in the day when my mother used to send us to the shop, right? Obviously, again, we're speaking standard English. And back then, I believed, based on how my mother spoke, that any word that ended with A was patwa. So, so she sends us to the shop and we're buying a bulla. And we go to the shop and we're like, "Can you sell us one buller?" Yes, one buller. Until one day, the shopkeeper was like, "Abula name, Abula, stop say buller." It was crazy. When I went home and I said to my mother, I was like, "Is it bulla or buller?" Because we're saying because because of what the shopkeeper said. I was shocked and I was confused because I'm like, it can't be buller because I hear my mother saying buller, so it can't be buller. So I go home and I'm telling my mother. My mother's like, "It's buller." But it was bulla. So, but I never ended up saying bulla until maybe late in my years of adulthood. I say bulla, but and it still sounds weird to say bulla. If you hear me, it sounds weird to set my mouth to say bulla, but bulla sounded much better. Oh my god. You have to pay to watch it on Peacock. Yes, you have to pay. So what most people do, like myself, when there's a stream that I have to pay for, I just get up, I just turn on my VPN, find out the countries that it's available to watch it in, turn my VPN to that country, and then go watch it on that the stream there. So you're gonna have to find out what Should I even be saying this on live? I don't even know, but I'm saying it anyway. You're gonna have to find out who the stream is available to, and then try to change your VPN to that. Why we always lose to the USA in the 4x4? Listen, USA is a powerhouse country. We just have to admit that and try our best to see if one day we can overhaul them. Remember, we beat them back in 2015, so it's not all the time, but yeah. Yes, America. I'm in America watching it on Peacock. Yeah. Sorry. Bougie patwa that buller. I'm telling you, the buller man. Oh Lord, Peacock is cheap. All right, so Winston is saying that Peacock is affordable. So, and guys, if you're really interested in track and field, then yeah, it might be well do you well to also invest in it. And I'm thinking that if you get a subscription, it's maybe for like a month, or maybe they have 3 month plans or a yearly plan, and you can really just enjoy track and field because Peacock is linked with NBC, and they'll be carrying most, if not all, things track and field. So you may need to get that Peacock subscription at some point in time. Hey Ferdinand, what's up? Jamaica loses the USA in 4x4 because Jamaica don't know how to set up their relay legs. I strongly believe that as well. I think we have struggled over the years in terms of setting up our relays. Even in the 4x1, the team has struggled with it. But what I found, what I was really appreciative of, was that in the World Championships gone, we saw where they made an effort to do the right thing in the 4x4, and I could see the changes. So I'm really happy for that. Especially the first round run, I was really amazed that they were, putting in little things that help everything just be better and seamless. And it's just going to take time. They're now waking up to certain things because a lot of countries are catching up, and you can't stay stuck in one place if everybody else is catching up. Yeah, USA has always been out there, but if everybody else that was behind us is catching up, we're going to lose out at the end of the day. So we have to also improve. Jamaicans always go out too slow on the first leg. Jamaicans always start off slow. So whether it's the first leg, the second leg, the third leg, once they collect the button, they don't shoot off. They just take them time and they're meandering around until they finally be like, oh, I need to race for this now. That's something that we're just gonna have to break out of ourselves eventually. But it's going to take time. And I see changes. So the mere fact that I'm seeing improvement means that we're stepping in the right direction. Yes, it's on TVJ, SN TVJ. That's what it's on. I think my sister trying to get on. One moment, track is just trying to figure out if my sister is trying to get on here. Because I can't afford to have if she's trying to get on, she can just log on anyway. So okay. Back to what I was saying. First leg, run a horrible leg. He went out fast, but you see everything in hindsight. Hindsight is always 2020 with anything in track and field. So let's say he went out fast, right? And let's say he had enough to come home, we wouldn't be saying that. So my thing is that he probably went out that quickly, hoping that he would have something to come home in the final 100, which didn't happen. But if it happened, we wouldn't be complaining because we'd be saying masterful first leg, if you get what I'm saying. So hindsight is 2020. I believe that's the way you want to run the relay in terms of getting out quickly and obviously hanging on to the end and not just dying. So he can improve, obviously, but we can't just knock them just because we're looking and saying, oh, he got out too quickly. If it worked, if he had got out quickly and then he had handed over first, we would not be complaining. One moment, Chucky. I'm trying to let someone know that I'm actually on live, so they can't be calling me when I'm on live. Okay. Let's see here. You paid $5 for how long? How long do you get for $5? A month, a day? What's the $5 story? Peacock is definitely worth it. $5 is a month. Okay, so guys, if you pay $5 a month, you can get your Peacock stream. Yeah, what Shelly I do on the third leg, hello egg. First leg, Shelly for the pawn. Actually, I've seen Shelly run the first leg, and I don't think the first leg is her best leg. Not because she's the best starter means she's best for the first leg. I think she's an absolutely phenomenal backstretch runner or ankle leg runner. So if you're not putting her in either of the straight, something is wrong. Third leg is just not for Shelly. Shelly either needs to be on the backstretch or the ankle leg. I thought the first leg was running a 200. Yeah, he went out. But you know what? Again, like I said, we got a bronze. Let's be happy. We got that bronze. And bronze was probably all we were going to get because based on the times going in, America qualified with a faster time than we did, and so did India. So we were third best going in, and we got a bronze. We are satisfied. Put your fastest on the second and last. The person who runs the last leg. Right. Exactly. So you put your fastest on that either that back stretch or that ankle leg. You can't have your fastest on the third leg because as far as I'm concerned, based on how long the back stretch runs, that third leg looks like it's non-existent. Um South Africa took gold in the under 20 women's shot put. Yes, South Africa has been really looking good. I don't know if you heard me say it in early part of the stream where I was saying South Africa has their team overall has looked really strong. Australia as well. Obviously, United States of America. Those are the teams that I think really stood out to me. Team overall, those are the teams that stood out to me. That so far in the championship. Um, Nah, the first leg went out too fast, too early. All right. I mean, he did go. I agree with you that he went out too fast, but I'm simply saying that if it worked, we wouldn't be complaining. Yeah, the man them run. What? Stoshina run like a supermodel. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. It did upset me to see how slow the first leg went out on the 4x4. First leg, what were we talking about a while ago? Because he didn't go out slow, so I'm confused. Which championship are we talking about, or which event are we talking about? The men's 4x4. I think we're comparing. All right, you see, when men's 4x4, we're comparing it with who they're running against. Our 4x4 team is just not strong. The men individually, when you look at their times, they're high 45s and low 46s. The rest of the world, they're running 44s or low 45s. That's pretty much what we're working with in the moment. It may not be a couple months from now, but right now, that's what it looks like. We can't expect them to be running low 44s if they're not running that. Like, come on. And I thought Nathan Allen and Christopher Taylor ran above and beyond. I wasn't expecting that run out of them at all based on the times that they were running thus far in the season. So what we got from them was the best we could get. And as I said, I thought they performed absolutely above what they were capable of in the moment. And they got us a medal, a silver medal at that. We cannot complain. I made another comment. Okay, okay. I realized that you made another comment because I'm getting the comments down in the list. I don't want to miss anything and jump, so I'm taking them downward. So that's why. Um, I believe we would still get third in. Yeah, I still believe that we would have gotten third if he didn't run the way he ran. I still believe we would have gotten third because based on the ranking from the heats, the writing was on the wall. That's $5. Okay. I agree. All facts, the second or last leg. Yeah, it's second or last leg. Even last year when they put her on the third leg, I was like, what is going on here? I never thought that Sherika should have been on. I thought they would have done Brianna, Elaine, Sherika, Shelly. So when I saw Sherika on Anchor, I was like, but Shelly is one of the fastest runners ever right now in the 1060s. Why is she on quote unquote? I think I think the third leg is actually shorter than, I don't know how that makes any sense, but when I'm watching it, it looks like it's shorter than even the first leg. Elaine or Sherika should have run the curve. This time around, I believe that Elaine should have run the curve and Sherika stay on anchor. Last year, I believe that Elaine was where she should have been, but I thought that Shelly should have been on the backstretch. So right, no, sorry. Last year, I believe Shelly should have been on backstretch and Elaine on anchor. I've noticed that Elaine has an issue on the backstretch for years now, and I don't think it's her going out. Everybody is saying, "Oh, she's going out too quickly," but we haven't seen those markers. And again, they're trying to they're trying to stretch the back stretch as much as they can, and they're not factoring in Elaine's takeoff speed from a runner that's much slower than her, that's already slowing down to get to her. So I always thought that that's been an issue on the back stretch. And think about it. Elaine has run third leg already, and I've not seen that issue. Elaine has run anchor, and I've not seen that issue. Why have we not seen the issue on those other legs? It's because they're trying to get as much out of the back stretch, but they're not placing the markers down the right place. Again, I chalk it up to what? Practice. These people need to be getting it right. And I still don't believe the back stretch is for her anyway. So that's another issue as well. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Who came second? India. Yes, India came second. This is World Juniors, guys. We're gonna see a lot of Italy in a lot. European countries as well. This is just part of what happens at World Juniors. And it's the same thing as well for Americans. People in the West, mainly America. You will find that a lot of these juniors that were so fantastic as juniors, they don't matriculate into the senior ranks, and that's just a part of how track and field works or any sport. But yeah, you'll see a lot of the Indians in these times. And it's not a shame also. The Indian team was phenomenal. My pick is Kemba first, Jackson second, Elaine third, Shelly anchor. All right, that's not a bad setup, but Sharika herself has said she has issues taking the baton and handing it up. Well, not taking it, handing it off. So my thing about it is that because the back stretch is so crucial, you don't want to mess up on the back stretch. The back stretch is where you want to get a lead. You're not going to put somebody that has the least experience on the back stretch. You're going to want to put the person with the most experience there, which is why I always thought in my mind that Shelly was perfect for the back stretch. And if you look in 2019, that's part of the reason why I thought she was perfect, and my mind is still not changed until I see otherwise. India puts out their individual 400-meter runners. So yeah, the teams are really, really no, but I think pound for pound, the athletes were just better, because even if you look at RuPaul, I think her name was that ended the race. I saw her in the 400-meter flat, and she looks like she can win. So the team was just stronger. And I think for World Juniors, there's also a cap in terms of the amount of athletes that you can send as well. Because what I've noticed over the years is that Jamaica never really carries extra for relays. We always just say, for instance, the 4x1. We'll take somebody that ran in the 100-meter hurdles. We'll take somebody that maybe was a long jumper. You get what I'm trying to say, to run in the relays. So I don't know if there's a cap on it. I'm gonna have to check it out. But in my mind, I'm thinking there's possibly a cap why we don't see so many athletes for the relays. LOL, no, not a while ago. Okay. I figured that. World champions, but let me stay on topic. Yeah, I figured out after that. Jamaica team can do much better. Again, Everybody that ran in this race, who was first? Was India up first? I'm trying to remember if India was up first. I think India was up first. They made a championship record. Then America went and broke that and made another championship record. So it's like this is a new event, and this is the best the athletes could do. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna check the time to see if it was actually a national record as well, because sometimes I feel like we expect way too much from our athletes without taking into consideration what the rest of the world has to offer. And don't think the rest of the world is weak in track and field, guys. The rest of the world is not weak. It's just that we're always focused, I guess, on the 100 and 200, and we think that, oh, we're the boss. But the reality is, when you look at track and field on a holistic level, then where do we figure? Other than 100 and 200, where do we really figure? Okay, this is day one. I liked what happened during the World Championship. Everything just filtered right. Okay, result. Let me check the time. So that was a championship record under. Okay, so it wasn't. So we ran slower than we did in the heat. It's fine. It was still a 3 minutes 19 seconds run. So I'm not mad. But at the end of the day, it was gonna happen because in the heats, both America and India, I think, ran 3:18. And in the finals, they ran 3:17. So would have had to step it up again some more to beat them. And realistically, come on, that wasn't gonna happen. Shelly ain't a good curve runner. That's why Jenna Prandini run her down. I don't think the any curve is for her. Whether it's the first leg or the second or the third leg. I don't think any curve is for her. Yes, the third leg is the shortest leg because because of how this right, and you cannot put one of your fastest ever, one of the fastest ever, at not even one of our fastest, but one of the fastest ever in the 100 meters and the third leg. That to me is this isn't okay. Don't get me wrong, because in 2012 they put Johan Blake on the third leg. But why did they put him on the third leg? They put him on the third leg because Michael Freighter's experience running the backstretch was masterful. We saw it all the years prior, and he didn't need to be moved from that leg because he was competent enough, even with a faster Justin Gatlin running beside him. He was competent enough to hold his own. But in this case, that's completely different. One, we're not putting the most experienced athletes on the backstretch, which we showed, aka Shelly. And so we have all of these things, all of the legs for the women. Save the first leg because Brianna or Kemba can run that first leg, but the other three legs are not in the order I believe they should be in. Well, this time around, Sharika ran the leg she should have been in, but last year I thought that Elaine should have run anchor, Shelly backstretch, Sharika curve, right? But I believe that Sharika on the curve or the backstretch or the anchor is interchangeable, right? She can run either curve or anchor. And Shelly, I believe, is just for backstretch or anchor, and I believe Elaine is for curve or anchor. I don't know if what I said it sounds jumbled. I hope it made sense. We need to put the stronger runners in the 4x4 mixed relay to try to win because it's 80,000 at stake. Yeah, if this is World Championships, they definitely messed that up. I thought they messed that up, but it is what it is. When is the under 24x1? Not for now, because we haven't even gotten through with the men, with the boys, under 20 100 meters, and then we still have the girls coming up for tomorrow. So we still have a few days to go, even though it's just 6 days long. But yeah, we still have a few days. Brenna on first leg and Shelly and on the last leg. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you're talking about what happened during the World Championships, Kemba performed absolutely well. So we can't again be knocking Kemba for her run on her leg. She did absolutely fantastic. I believe the issue is definitely between what they're setting up as the marker, where Elaine is going off, and where they're coming in. There's something wrong with that place, because I don't believe Elaine has a quote, like Otto said, I don't believe Elaine has an issue of taking off too soon, because if she had that issue, we would have seen it when she was on the back on the curve, the third leg running, and we would have seen it when she was on the ankle leg running, and we have never seen it any other place but on the back stretch. And that simply tells me that their whatever marker that they set up, it's just wrong. I think because of Elaine's Achilles, she can't run the bend. Oh, well, that's a possibility. But back in 2015, I guess before the whole Achilles started, she did run the bend. So I guess that's part of the reason why she's not running it now. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. That's something I didn't take into consideration when I was talking about Elaine running the bend. Hey, Lincoln. Elaine don't have any Achilles issues this year. She said it was her shoulders. She's been troubled with a few things this year. So yeah, it was what? It was run. It was last year. India won it. Third leg got the tightest bend. I don't know who thought up this amazing idea to put Shelly on third leg. To me, it just don't make no sense. But anyway, I'm not a coach. Them gonna tell me something I know me I talk about. ah, Me, I tell you, Jackson will break the 100-meter and 200-meter world record next year. Yeah, she looks. We did a video way back when, up in the top part of the year, saying that Sharika looks like she can dip into 10-6 this season, and she's just a little bit off it with that 10.73. So I believe before season ends, hopefully she can get into that 10-6s and maybe use this as a launching pad into next year for even better things to come. Me start my bet now. And let's not be fooled by the camera angle. Prandini did not run Shelly down on the third leg. Shelly had a faster split. Yeah, Shelly had a faster split. What failed Jamaica is the baton changes. So everybody complaining about everything else under the sun about who should run what leg is not focusing on the biggest issue. The biggest issue is that these ladies are not as phenomenal as they are. They are not given the opportunity to run at their best because they're not getting any practice, and they're literally just trying their best out there. So I feel like, especially with how slow these button changes were, they really need to look into it. They have to look into it and get something happening. When will the ladies run the semifinals? Okay, if you're talking about Commonwealth Games, the semifinals and finals will be tomorrow morning, I guess Jamaica time. If you're talking about the under 20s, then it will be tomorrow evening, our time. That's Jamaica time. Do Jamaicans practice relays? I think the most practice Jamaicans get in relays is what you did in high school. So if you're a part of a high school team that luckily had 4 strong people that could run a relay, then yes, that would be the only practice you get. As seniors, I don't think they get that much because they know everybody's gone off to whichever club to train. Then everybody's a rival as well. Let's not forget that they're all rivals. Only when they run relay or their team. They're rivals. That's the biggest thing. They're rivals. Nobody wants to be getting up every day and running with their rival. But we have to figure something out to get this issue fixed, or we're always going to have a problem. Why is this Shakari Richards a person here saying hello, everyone? Yeah, you gotta come and tell us about Shakari. I hope not. We can't deal with the Shakari drama right now. Brianna Shelley and Kemba Sharika. Is that the order of your relay? So you're scratching Elaine completely? Interesting. Jamaica practice the relay handoff, but if you have 3 running in the 100-meter, the top 3 athletes didn't have. No, they're right. I don't have any. And as I did a video also recently talking about it, and I was saying that at the end of the day, they really can't wait until they reach championship to do this as well. They have to figure it out before the championship, because getting to the championship, nobody has any time for any practice. So it don't go feel this already. It has to happen before the championship. We didn't. Don't be mean to Shakira. She's going through her own issues. Um, who changed the order should be blamed for the last for Jamaica last the 4x1 relay at the world. Um, what order was changed? Because Sharika and Elaine all ran where they ran last year. Are you talking about the fact that they put Kemba in? That was not what would you say now? A fault because Kemba should have been there. She earned her spot. So I don't see why people are making a big deal about how Kemba ran. And also, please bear in mind that even with Kemba's quote unquote slow handoff to Elaine or taking a while to get the button to Elaine, she still ran the same time Brianna ran in the heat. So that tells you enough. And also, Elaine and Kemba did have the fastest button change off out of all the other changeovers. It was the fastest. So keep all of these things in mind when you're talking about what went on and who should have done what and everything else under the sun. We have to look at the bigger picture here and not just be looking at, oh, it should have been Brianna. And let's not forget, Brianna did it last year, and there was also an issue there last year, which is why I'm telling you all that it's not an issue between Elaine and whoever is on the first leg. It's where they're placing the markers. Yeah, be nice. We're not trying to be mean here. Kemba barely beat Brianna. So it doesn't matter. They're interchangeable. So saying that Kemba shouldn't have been there the point doesn't come across. You don't have a solid reason for saying that Kemba should not have been there. Other than quote unquote saying that Brianna is your favorite, which we get because everybody has their favorites, but we don't have a real reason. Or a lot of y'all saying this don't have a real reason for saying Kemba shouldn't have been there. You don't have a real reason. You're just hitting out on Kemba because you're all looking for somebody to blame, or hitting out on Elaine because we're all looking for somebody to blame, but not looking at the issue at hand. What caused all of this in the first place? Anyway, so on the track right now, I think they just finished the final event, maybe for the decathlon, the under 20 boys decathlon. So Jamaica doesn't have anybody there. So let me just give you an update as it relates to what is coming up. Remember, the 100 meter for the boys is the final event on track, and that comes up at, what's my time? 4:05. Okay, it comes about 5:55. And what are we? 5:37. So we're moments away from the actual final for the boys 100 meters. Earlier in the stream, I did say that unfortunately Sandre Davison did not finish in his race, and it's just a part of track and field, things like that happen. He was really looking like a strong medal hopeful. Both of them actually. I was looking at them and I'm like, I wonder if Jamaica can go up on a medal table at 2 times. You never know. You never know. But misfortune struck, and he was not able to finish his race. But we still do have strong representation in Nkrumah. That's Buashi Nkrumah, and he will be looking to line up in the final. And also, he is a strong medal hopeful. He ran 10.11 seconds, a new national under 20 record. So, listen. It's on, and that's coming up at, as I said, 5:55. It's now 5:38. It's in a few minutes. Shelly, I'm a favorite, will never shift. Of course, never switch. Kemba beat Brianna. She should have been there. Yeah, she should have been there. People are just being petty. Jamaicans, I love you all to death, but sometimes we can be the downfall of ourselves. We love to drag each other down, and we should not. Definitely, we shouldn't do that. What's that? Did I skip something? Love to hear. Hey, thank you. Who in the final for under 20? Buaji is in it. And guess what? He's a strong medal possibility. I'm just praying that he has the best execution that he's had all season. And I'm not going to put any random commentator curses on him, so I won't speak on it anymore. But I'm just hoping for the best. And whatever is his best, I'll take. But so far, he looks like he can give us a medal. Wait, who won the girls? The girls are up second. So the boys' final is tonight. The girls' finals is tomorrow. And guess what? I'll be on live tomorrow as well. So you can come and catch me for that. I'll come in the evening, roughly around the same time, because I'm thinking that the times will be the same. I'll be on for all the races. So join me then as well. The finals, that is. I won't be on for the semis, but I'll definitely be on for the finals. Why change the chemistry? What is working? But it wasn't working though, Anthony. Come on, it wasn't working. It never did a work. If you say it did a work, I lie you tell Anthony. Because you see what happened last year. It never did a work. It never did a work. When is the boys under 20 100-meter final? It's in a couple minutes. 15 minutes from now. Is it? It's at 5:55 my time. If you're Jamaican, that's our time. If you're in elsewhere, then I'm not sure, but 5:55 my time, and it's now 5:41 my time. Me tell you that guy name sound like an expensive cologne. Who is that? Whose name sounds like an expensive cologne? Equaling the. It no matter. I still want you under 20 record. I still want you under 20 record. That come up on the screen. Oh my gosh. But I know that a Christopher Taylor, yeah, Christopher Taylor has it. Block this. When is the girls 100-meter finals? I said earlier, it will be tomorrow evening. A big lie, Anthony. I don't know why Anthony I come front. Anthony don't know, so there have always been problems. And I did a video again, because I'm doing videos, obviously, where I've dated back that this issue is not just starting. We always been having issues on these relays. Do you all remember in 2008 when we were supposed to also break that world record? What happened? We didn't even medal. Come on, guys, think about it. With a relay, anything can happen. There's no I in team. Correct. Anything can happen in a relay. Also, we have to be willing to welcome the new. So I'm training all my life to make my national team. Think about it. You're training all your life to make your national team. You make your national team and you qualify and you get the right to do certain things. And then you're being told, well, we're not used to you, so you can't run. That doesn't make any sense. So how are we going to usher in the new if we're not willing to give them a chance? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, the long name here. Yes, I'm not even going to try to call it. It does sound like some extravagant cologne for real. I can see Mr. Casey holding on for the bronze. Neighbors for gold and silver. For the bronze, neighbors for gold and silver, Botswana. Botswana gold and South Africa silver. Okay, you're saying Botswana for gold and silver, Botswana and South Africa silver. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Don't know how to spell it. Me not try. Me not try to suck my tongue neither. It's already as difficult as it is to speak right now. 3 men tied with the under 20 record at who am I missing? Is it Johan? Johan is still at 10-11 as well. I think it's Johan. Yeah. So it's Johan, Christopher, and no Boaji. Welcome, fastest mouth alive. Shakira is playing nice now. How do you see? He can get a medal. He just has to execute all of this. All he can do right now. He can't do nothing else but just execute. That's it. Once he executes his best race, he can possibly get a medal. If I have Tebogo taking gold because I believe he's just that much better than everybody else, but you never know. It's a race and anything can happen, right? And I welcome surprises as well because that's what keeps the sport exciting, right? So anything can happen. But I have Buaji someplace between silver and bronze. Anyone we get, we would take. Thank you, all the way from Stony Hill in Kingston, but I'm from Westmoreland. See, another country person here. So we have to stick together. Oh my God. I'm talking about the 100-meter athlete that's running for Jamaica. He's the one. Oh, Buaji. Oh, Buaji. It's spelled Bouwah. Buaji. What's it? G I. Is it? Oh no, it's GJIE. Something like that. Buaji. And then Nkrumah is pretty straightforward. So yeah. But I think I learned how to spell his name this season because I've had to write it so much. But yeah. Boy, I feel sorry for her to like it's such a thing when you're looking at, especially I guess because we're Jamaicans most time we don't look at it from an American's perspective. But these track fans are really looking out for an athlete that can come up and rep them and to the highest level and win gold. And when you're one of those prospects and it just doesn't go the way to plan, then I don't know, I can't laugh at her. So, me just sit down sometime and me like, oh my gosh, like you need to get it together or something. And Prumi will get out. Yeah, he'll get out definitely. Yeah, he can get silver. That's why having some place in between silver and bronze. But as I said, anyone we get, me we take. I mean, I'm not being picky right now. And you know why? Going in, so this is how I usually rate races. Going into the race, I usually have one thought into my mind, as in going into the championship, I usually think one thing, but then round by round, my thoughts also change. So going into the championship, Boaji wasn't a medal favorite for me, and now he is a strong medal favorite. I looked at it from the first round when he ran in that negative wind. I was like, okay, is that my Buwaji there? You're looking good. All right, Buwaji, come through. And then in the semifinal again, what happened? So he's been stepping up and I love it. I don't think you can copyright his name, but I don't know. In our Cologne. I don't know though. But let's see. Interesting. She Shakiri has pizzazz. She has excitement. I love it. You have to trash talk. This is sport. Have you ever listened to footballers, like the football fans, or the people playing? Like track and field is the only sport that people are like, "Oh, how are you? Come let me hug." No, I don't want to hug you. I'm trying to take you down, and that's pretty much the mentality that most sports people have. My favorite basketballer, Kobe Bryant. A lot of time you saw him snub the other athletes, like he didn't want to. I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to take you down. I don't want to smile with you. I don't want to do anything with you. So I don't necessarily have an issue with that. But again, I guess because you came into track and field where it's not something that's accepted, people have an issue with it. But it's sports. I welcome trash talk because guess what? It gives the other person motivation to come and take you down. Okay, this is what you said about me. I'm gonna show you. You understand what I'm saying? If we don't do anything, then it's track and field is like boring. Use this as a comparison. Have you ever watched some track and field or listened to track and field sometimes, and the commentators are just like they're just reading the race, and you're not getting any vibe out of them? It sounds boring, and you want to lock off your TV and you don't want to watch no more. But guess what? When you hear the excitement, you're like, yeah, I want to be there, I want to see. So it's the same thing. Ah, boy. I don't wish that on a soul. This is why I can't reclaim my African name. The spelling is too hard. Man. No, but I don't think so. I think as adults we find it hard, but as a child, take my name for example, which I won't tell you. No, I'll tell you sometime later on what my actual name is. But I don't have an issue spelling my name or pronouncing my name, but everybody else under the sun has an issue spelling it and pronouncing it. So I think once you have that name from your born, that's what you know no difference, and it's not hard to you, it's hard to everybody else. What he didn't finish the race. Unfortunately, I was out, so I didn't see it either, but I know that he didn't finish the race, unfortunately, so he's not into the final. All right, let me ask you something. Didn't it not make the sport interesting and have fans back and forth with each other, the Jamaican fans against the American fans, and it was this huge clash? Wasn't that interesting and exciting? It was. So again, everything has, I believe it has a pro, and I don't necessarily think no, any negativity or publicity is bad publicity, if you get what I'm trying to say. We all take it, and it makes everything interesting. So yes, she went through that. Yes, she hasn't won anything, but guess what? It has created an extra buzz around track and field, and I'm definitely not going to deny it. I know a lot of people tend to deny that she hasn't really created any buzz, but she has completely created a buzz around track and field. And for me, it's exciting because I'm just sitting down here saying I can't wait for Shelly, Elaine, and Sharika to go dust you. That's pretty much me. And the Americans are sitting down saying I can't wait for for Shakiri to come and dust y'all because she's the greatest ever. So I mean, I'm here for it. She should not just talk and she should start running away races. Again, I'm here for it. And guess what? The more track and field gets out there, is the more, again, I always defend the dollars, the coins, is the more these athletes can make. I remember back in the day, I didn't see most of these people giving all of these athletes sponsorship. Now all of these companies are running in and giving all of our, and I'm talking about local companies now, and supporting our local athletes. That never did a go on, and now them a do it. Why? Because track and field have a buzz. So the more entertaining it is, or engaging it is, right? It means it's the more money they can make. So think about it from that. Remember, they're working at the end of the day. So think about it from that standpoint as well. Hi. Davison had an injury. I'm assuming since he didn't finish, because it said DNF did not finish, it meant it had it's some kind of injury. But I don't want to speak to it because I didn't see the actual race, so I don't know what exactly happened. But that was my assumption as well. She said Jamaicans walk into their coconut stand with no shoes. Listen, the only way that's supposed to hurt you is if you actually walk to one coconut stand. And as a matter of fact, me glad to we have coconut stand where we can walk to. And there's nothing wrong with walking bare feet as well. Telling me, you see, walking to a coconut stand, it tells me that you're on the beach side, someplace enjoying life. And most times when you're there, you're actually bare feet. So that tells me, say, Jamaicans are live life. We walk to coconut stand bare feet. So I don't listen. There's nothing that she can say to me about Jamaica that will make me feel ashamed, because I'm very proud of my small island and what our small island means to the rest of the world. Our feet soon get back faster. I gold, unless something happens to Tobago, which I'm not asking for, he's definitely winning. What time is Shelly running on Saturday? I have no idea. As the days progress, I'll be dropping, all of the information based on the races coming up. But there's so much happening in track and field that I'm being pulled left and right. There's under 20s here. There's World Juniors. I mean, there's Commonwealth over there. Then there'll be individual circuit races coming up. So I'm taking everything a step at a time. So I'm not sure about the time. Yeah, she is definitely good for the sport. She's good for the sport. And which Jamaicans shouldn't be offended. You all know what it's like living in Jamaica. Jamaica nice. So yeah, we have our issues, but so does everywhere else. So we can't just take the issues and make that be a thing. But Jamaica nice. At least to me, Jamaica nice. Me good Jamaica, me good Manchester where me live in Jamaica nice. No, there wouldn't have been because a year's no. All right, let me use Sherika because since I brought up Scotia, a year's no Sherika win medal and nobody in a fat pan Sherika, right? But the buzz around it now, I met them fat pan her now, so now she's getting us here incoming Scotia appear to sponsor Sherika. So yeah, the buzz is what's making all of this happen. I'm not saying that it's solely based on than on a what's her name, Shakiri. No, everybody is adding to it, but the hype that's surrounding it is good for the sport. All right, the 100-meter is coming up. My Bawaji is coming up on the track. Let's see. Let us see. I'm very much excited. Ooh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Man, living lavish, drinking coconut water. Oh, you mean you think coconut water cheap? Oh. I think that Boaz is right in the middle of the track. So he's right. He's not literally next to Tobago, but he's right there. He can literally see him. He's just a lane over. Tobago in lane 4 and Boaz in lane 6. But he's literally right in the thick of things. So he'll be able to feel everybody's move. So that's what's important. So I believe that he can get a medal. Even if he wasn't beside any of these people, I believe he could get a medal. But execution is the name of the game. Oh my gosh, Shakira is that girl. Okay. Where do I stream the race? Boy, which part is match interview express? The race are come now, them already introduced the seventh person, just the eighth person left, and which means that they've already set up their blocks and everything. A race to go now. It's time to go. All right, so the finals for the Commonwealth Games is tomorrow morning Jamaica time. When Lord Jesus, me not even like about to pay dirt to the comment there. Tebogo is about to run 9-8. Listen, a lot of people don't remember that Cali, Colombia is at altitude, at high altitude. So you see all of them fast times that they're dropping. I'm really expecting a fast time from him as well. But let's see. Everything is left down to execution. Obviously, I hope he executes his best race as well because we like to see the sport progress. And he looks so smooth. I love how he runs. Completely relaxed, like nothing bothers him. Yeah, I'm thinking you're saying a curse right here. Um, yeah, it took both leaving for them to recognize the woman, so maybe it was needed. I just hope that when the men pick things up again, which we want them to do, they won't quickly forget what the women have done and I've been doing for years as well. Abby is the new face of who's track and field? She's the new face of American track and field? Because Jamaica have no face. We have Shelly, we have Sharika, we have Elaine around here. We have so many faces around here. And they're globally recognized as well. The curse won't end. Okay, they're getting on their marks. This is it. I'm ready for Bouagi's medal. Can you believe it? Oh my God, I'll get into Bouagi a little bit, but Bouagi is such a stalwart. Oh my God. All right, come Bouagi. He's focusing. He's gotten down on his knees. He's getting into his box slowly. I like, there's a thing where persons say that you want to get into the blocks last, be the last to settle, because you don't want to be waiting on anybody because your mind starts to run. So it's good that he took this long. But anyway, let's go. Come, Bouagi. Off. Great start from Bouagi. Great start from Tobago as well. Come, Bouagi. Yes, Bouagi. Come, Silver. What's the time? 10.91. Okay, Tobago won a 10.91, but Bouagi gets silver. Listen, Bouagi. Okay. Oh, God, don't start crying. I cry so easily. Why? Okay, Bouagi. Okay, so Tobago wins. Okay, he was gone clear, man. Bouagi silver. Let if I love Bouagi one more time. I want to see what time Bouagi won actually, because I'm really interested to see if he dipped below that 10.11 that he ran earlier. Okay, there's probably a curse on that 10.11 tree. Somebody stuck penny. We need somebody below it. Is Bouagi crying? Oh God, no. No, Bouagi up on the track and make me up. No. Oh my God. Oh God, no. Bouagi just had to trigger me. Like I was trying to hold the tears and oh God, no. It's not working. I cry too easily. Oh my God, I'm so happy for him. Silver 10.02 new national junior record. Oh my God. No, me have to go to the official website. Come if you see that time, yeah, official in my face. Okay, before I look at any comments, I need to see this right now because I'm so emotional. It's crazy. 10 points. All right. Okay. Let me get to the comments. Come look like me I start ball again. Oh God, no. All right, Jamaica. Hopefully we win. Okay, brain drain. Thank you so very much for the donation. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm just going through and I'm scrolling through to see if there's anybody that's saying anything that, it's talking about the race. Oh God. I still can't talk. I need a moment to gather myself. Oh God, he's still in tears. I'm crying because Bouagie has always been the underdog. Oh my God. Oh, how am I going to make it to TV if I cry so easily? How am I going to make it to TV if me a ball already? Jesus. Anyway, so Bouagie has always been the underdog. Like I remember him, especially through his KC years, class 4 coming up. And he's always put his he's always put out his best. And I'm just loving that, he was able to make the World Junior Championship team. Let's talk about that a little bit. I was watching the junior trials for Jamaica, and DeAndre Daly injury. Young man from Edwin Allen didn't start. There was another one. Who am I missing? It was three. Three issues happened. There was another injury in the race. I don't remember. Who was the person? Anyway, and that only left Buwaji and Sandra Davison. A lot were probably thinking that, Buwaji is just lucky to have made the team. But look at Buwaji now. Not only did he make the team, but he also won us a silver medal in a national junior record time, 10.02 seconds. I can't be any more happy for him. I'm telling you. Oh God. What's happening here? Them your new Jamaican track and field man at top shape me head a walk on man a ball. You're lucky Boaji has been through so much. Let him cry it out. 10.02, yeah. Look here. At Jamaica, we say right now. At this stage, you should be saying Jamaica. Man no cry. Oh, what is? Okay. Do something on the international scene, Anthony, and let me know if man no cry. I'm so happy for Team Jamaica as well. It's a good look. We get a silver to kick things off, and not to mention the bronze that we got earlier as well. Pandemonium Aguan. I was thinking earlier that this is the best team that, or if not one of the best, if not the best team that we've sent to the championships. So seeing, two medals on our first day of, finals, making it to the finals for us, I'm happy. You can't see anything but my tears. Remember, so me not stream the race them. You want to get me in a trouble? You want to go back into the dark days when we never have a channel up because of all of the YouTube blockages that was happening? Come on, man. We're not going back there. Thank you, Don. Okay, so the results is, let me read out the results. So let's see Tibo. Oh, I'm saying that wrong. Let's see Tebogo won in 9.91 seconds, a new under 20 record, world record. And then now we have Buwaji finishing second for Jamaica. So, and let's see Tobago is from Botswana. From Jamaica, Buwaji and Nkrumah, 10.02 seconds, a national under 20 record. I'm so happy. I'm from South Africa. South Africa in the building. Benjamin Richardson, third in 10.112 seconds. Let me tell you something. Me just happy. But since South Africa is right there, I've been mentioning them all stream. South Africa is here to take over, I believe, in track and field, at least based on what I'm seeing on the junior level. I'm seeing good things from them. Jamaica, you better watch it. You better watch it. Congratulations, big up Purple Power. Well, you know what? I don't color purple too. So might as well big them up. But he chose to joke in front of the finish line. That's going to make him more marketable. When you say both thumped his chest across the line, everybody was saying, oh, he shouldn't have done that. He could have run faster. If he never do that, he won't be as big as he is today. Let me tell you that. KC 46. Okay, guys, when our junior athletes are represented on the national scene, it's Jamaica all day. Well done, Nkrumah. Of course. Facts. Buwaji, yeah. In probably a ball because he never win. All right, that's not why he's crying. Those are happy tears, man. May I agree with you. KC, all of them color purples are coming out daily from Herbert Morrison. Yes, I got daily. There were three things that happened in it. The first three heats, there was an issue. The first one, DeAndre Daly, I think. And I know why am I forgetting his name from Edwin Allen? But wasn't there a third athlete, or am I mistaking something that had an issue at the trials? Because I remember the screaming that there was some bad luck happening and I didn't want it to continue. Fortis, okay. Color purples for sure. I can just imagine how they're going crazy on social media. Tebogo gave us a Usain. Yep. Yep. Remember, this is a job. This is work. He's going to be marketable. We love that. This is serious business, guys. Well, it was both Calabar and Jago. So it was tied with them and then he joined it. So now he has it for himself. You know what this just tells me? And I don't really want to steal the boy's shine, but I'm waiting with bated breath to see what's gonna happen tomorrow with Tina and Serena. Not to mention, remember the world record they were in T Franwy? Remember the world record they were Jamaica met them T Franwy? Cause I feel we fought white in Tiffy. Right? What about that world record? Are we going to see a team that can dip below 42 seconds, a junior team, the first time ever? Me just pray say all of the girl them healthy. That's all. Once them healthy, me know the record is on. Yep, congratulations to all the athletes that were in the race for sure. I've gathered myself now. I'm together. I'm no longer crying. I'm happy. And that was happy tears as well. So don't be mistaken. I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him. Enough people didn't expect. No, I'm telling you, I saw, I'm obviously doing sports commentary here. So I see what people are saying online. And definitely for sure, Boaji wasn't expected to be here, much less a medalist. So I'm so happy for him. Who is my pick for the girls? Definitely Tina. If Serena can challenge, I welcome it, but definitely Tina. I am hoping for though a Jamaica 1-2. Based on what I'm seeing, I think Jamaica can get a 1-2. But again, everything is left up to execution. We've seen some really strong girls as well, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But oh, and there's a men's shot put final that's going on. I forgot about that. Why didn't I mention that all day? Oh, and he just had a fantastic throw. Can we leave with another medal? Come, Jamaica. Oh my God. What's going on? My happiness can done tonight. It not done. Jamaica is doing it, man. Are you if you cry? Not him. Nothing is wrong with crying. Thank you. I'm happy for all of JM. I'm happy for us as well. And I'm happy for South Africa. They got a bronze medal. Let's celebrate that as well. In a personal best, 10.12 seconds. He ran his heart out and he got a bronze medal. So I'm definitely happy for him as well. And he was a medalist from last year as well. So it's good to see him come back and produce a fantastic time to win a medal as well. Wow, he is fast. Yeah, it's at altitude, so that's what I'm thinking that is helping the times, but in an illegal, so we'll take it. Yes, Kobe Lawrence. I don't know why I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on the field. Of course, I know Kobe. Like, I can't believe I just saw him on the screen a while ago and I was utterly appalled that I didn't notice that tonight was a shot put final as well. Crazy. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving track and field can more nice. Track and field nice, nice. He's the next Usain Bolt. He looks like he can be that for sure. I'm just hoping that Texty the pot I jump. He looks like he can be the next Usain Bolt because, of what I've seen so far from him, but you never know what's going to happen. We can only hope for the best. The same thing with the young American in the 200 meter. He looks absolutely phenomenal as well, and he looks like he can do fantastic things. So let us see what happens there. But for now, it's gold for Botswana, silver for Jamaica, and of course bronze for South Africa. No, I definitely let my pot well speak out at times because I like to add a little spice. I don't want boring, so I like add a little spice every now and then. But yeah, um, tell them to look on TVJ. Not everybody is in Jamaica, so I did say that on TVJ SN. That's where you can find the races, and if they're not in Jamaica in the US, it's on Peacock that they'll have to pay for a subscription. And anywhere else, I am not sure, but I do know that the World Athletics has a stream on YouTube that, based on your location, you may be able to watch. South Africa. Yay, South Africa. I am now disappointed about Sandre. He would have done, yeah, he would have done well as well. He looked absolutely fantastic in his race as well. Mind you, he got a better wind than Bouaji did. I thought both of them looked phenomenal. And that's when I started to side-eye the race and I was going to go like, we can't get 2 medals, I know. Because at first I had Sandre to possibly get a medal. And then when I was looking at Bouaji in that heat, I was like, no, sir. Bouaji, I come for a medal too. So I'm loving it. I definitely love it. And crew me happy. No, did you just say that Bouaji, who won an under 20 silver medal on the world stage, has to replicate that at champs? No, sir, you're mad. You must have mad somebody. I don't know who you are, Chuck Hero, but I'm assuming that you're from Calabar based on what you said. Not Nagaso. This man went to the world stage and won as a silver medal. That trumps champs any day. Newbie. Oh, yes, Newbie. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Newbie. Newbie, one of the breakout stars of this season, also got injured. And everything was just breaking loose in my head. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Everything is going downhill. But in come and crew me. Listen, something has to happen for us to see other people shine. And it might be a bad thing for them to obviously be injured, but if they didn't get injured, possibly we wouldn't have been seeing Nkrumah here standing on top and delivering a world junior record, not a world junior record, a national junior record for Jamaica, getting us a silver medal. Yeah, man, congrats to Nkrumah. Happy to the world for sure. Daly had an injury. Yes, Daly had an injury at trials. And so did oh God, what's his name? It's slipping me again. Let me go back and look for his name. I'm talking about so many different things right, Newbie, right? So Javen Newbie had an injury at trials, and so did DeAndre Daly, and the other one didn't show up. So that's pretty much what happened at trials. And that would have been, at the time, realistically speaking, those were our three best athletes. What's his name? Nkrumah and Davison were behind all of those three people. Don't forget. Kobe Lawrence leading the shot put. Yep. I saw that throw. I'm just happy. I'm staying on live because I want to see the gold medal there. Me wait to see the gold medal there. I need to be doing a video that I need to put up on the channel about Jamaica, but right now, me I stay on a live because I need to see the gold medal there. It's still an impressive time. Still impressive. Absolutely impressive. Shakira, you not tell me which part you come from. A Calabar you go, not true? That me want to know. Me want to know if a Calabar you go. Tell me now. Man, I go pro. Oh, you mean? I don't know why Shakira talk about champs. Champs day is done. Them the days, them the sister Tina and Tia gone pro. and Brianna Liston gone off to college. Not no more. No, they are putting them a chance. There is nothing more there for them. Time for them to evolve and grow on the world scene. Yeah, all those girls were running flat out. Yep. Yeah, they were. They were. Shakira is into the other side. I hope Serena leaves with 3 medals. Listen, I'm hoping the best for all of our Jamaicans. I want the best for them all. Obviously, that's not going to happen because this is track and field and we have to take our licks when they come. But I am hoping for the best from all athletes that turn up for Jamaica. And obviously, me now wish no bad for no other athlete for no other country as well. So I wish all the athletes perform at their best. May the soaps of Jamaica perform a little bit better. Oh gosh. Hi, Kenil. Am I still gonna big up him up because he's Jamaican, but don't come around here in a bar like that. Lord God. Are you ahead of my stream? Oh, I'm so happy. I want to see his excitement on the screen so that I can cheer for him and go wild like I did for Buwaji. How far behind my stream there? Everybody know about this silver about me. It just took the thunder out of the silver medal. I'm not gonna wait for me just this and go on while y'all couldn't wait just a little bit. If they ever say anyway, um, congrats to Kobe Lawrence. I'm happy for another silver medal, but I am waiting to see it on the screen so that I can cheer the way I want to cheer for him. So I'm waiting to see that. But anyway, congrats to Kobe Lawrence, another silver medal. So Jamaica walks away with 2 silver medals and a bronze on the second day. Fantastic achievements for us, and enough more that if it come because the girls are up tomorrow. Don't forget that. Let's see. Maybe. I believe so. Maybe. If Davis was in the race, Tebogo could not showboat like he did. What I saw from Davis in the first round, I believe he would have been as strong. I had him as a medal for sure. And then when I saw Buwaji, I had 2 medal prospects. So for me, he was definitely on the medal podium. So it could have been a Jamaica 2-3 or a Jamaica. You never know. You never know. Jago has more champions than Casey. On the world scene, yeah, I think so. All right, this thing about is that when I get to the world scene, I really stop thinking about especially the schools in town. The only one I remember are the one from Manchester. So I remember the people that went to Homewood. I remember the people that went to Manchester, Belfield, that kind of thing. After a while, I stop forget who go Casey and who did go Calabar and who did go Jago. Me not remember them. There's something there again. Hold. Hold when he moved to college, them don't burn him. Hoping he moves to college. We don't know what step he's going to take. And the type of athlete that Buwaji is, hear me out. The type of athlete he is, the kind of underdog athlete per se, but the type of drive and persistence that he has, I think, he could do well at MVP. No, don't knock me. I know a lot of people say that MVP doesn't do well with men. But the reason I believe MVP doesn't do well with men is because the men them too show off and then too bossy and they don't want tech telling. I think that's the issue. So Buwaji, I think if he can butter down like the women and focus on his craft, I believe he can really thrive at MVP. Why? He has everything in the makings of an MVP athlete. Look at that start. The only thing that needs to be fixed is his form and technique, some more of his form and technique because he's too much of this in the beginning of the race, I believe, and then he's too much of this towards the end of the race. But I definitely think he suits MVP because the type of motivation that I think he can give to himself, I believe that he would strive there and be like a next Asafa. and just get the best out of what you can get there. I don't think a racers or any other track club that has too many men would help him, because once you do that, so you start lose focus. Once you start lose focus, I that's so. Yes, I saw her, and I did make a video of highlighting her, and she looked really, really good. Especially, God bless also from I think Nigeria as well. Looked really, 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 really good as well. Let's see what happens in the semifinals. But for now, I'm definitely calling Tina and Serena ahead of the rest. But let's see what happens in the semifinal. The semifinal will really give us a key indicator as to who the real challengers are. Who won the 100-meter in the boys? Okay, so Botswana won. Let's see, Tobago in 9.91 seconds, a new world under 20 record. And Boaji and Kumi from Jamaica, silver in a new national under 20 record, 10.02 seconds. And South Africa finishing third. What is Richardson's first name? I'm not sure of his first name, but Richardson, let's see. Benjamin, right? Benjamin Richardson finished third in 10.12 seconds for the bronze. Shot put silver. Yeah, on a thief the thunder from me, but me still a wait for cheer me still a wait for cheer. I'm still waiting. Kobe Lawrence got silver. I'm waiting to cheer, guys. I need to cheer for Kobe the same way I cheered for Buaji. Or maybe I missed it. Did I miss it? Or they're not going to show it? Because they're showing the javelin now. Somebody tell me if me miss it when me did that chat. Because I can hear them and I don't hear anybody announcing it. So I'm not sure. I hope I didn't miss it, because everybody seems to know about the silver about me. I miss it? Don't tell me I really miss it. Oh gosh, no. Q Synergy, he had an injury in the semifinal. I'm hearing from a few of the commentators here. Here that he had an injury, so that's why he did not finish. That's Davison. It's not Davidson, it's Davison. Yeah, Sanjay got an injury in his semifinal and was not able to finish the race. I'm so proud of him as well. Proud of Nkrumah. It was like his time. That's why you saw Bo talk to him when he was crying, when he followed a chat. Yeah, man. May I tell you, say, honestly, when me watched that race, I felt so sad for him. I have a lovely voice. Do I know that? I've been told that since I've been online that I do have a lovely voice and I do fit TV, and apparently BBC are gonna call me. I'm waiting to see that happen. Yes, Level. Oh my God. I don't know why I love Level and I keep forgetting his name. Brian Level did not turn up for the race at Champs, neither the 200-meter as well. Honestly, a lot of our juniors, the season is long, guys. The season is long. They went to Carifta, then shortly after Carifta, they had to go to trials. So it was just one long thing. And remember, before Carifta, there was Champs. So there was like so much things happening, and injuries happen. So it is what it is. Yeah, Buaji got silver. Fantastic. International under 20 record, 10.02, erasing the mark former held by himself, Christopher Taylor, and Johan Blake. Yep, it's on Peacock. He got his silver medal. Me must be late then. This is something I must have done. I'm late. All right, let's cheer. Woo! Kobe Lawrence got a silver medal. I'm so happy. Jamaica ends with a silver in the shot put. Let me give you the stats on that. I was waiting to see it on my screen so that I could proudly see him with his flag running around. But apparently I missed it. I don't know how. But let me just give you the stats on the actual result. Where is it? Shot put. Okay, here we go. Result. So United States won in 20.73 meters, a personal best. Kobe Lawrence second, woohoo, and he did his best as well, throwing 20.58 meters, personal best, as I said. And Germany took silver. Who is this name now? Tizania Noah Loria, okay, in 20.55 meters. Listen, these names are gonna kill me. If it's one thing I'm gonna learn while I'm talking about athletes is pronunciation, especially the African names. I struggle with them a lot. And somebody chased me off the other day and told me, "I don't know how to pronounce Christine Boma name." And I was there thinking, at one point they said Mboma, then after that they said Boma. So I don't even know how her name is pronounced. But yeah, anyway, I'm so happy that Kobe Lawrence got us a silver medal. Jamaica is on top of things. Let me just look at the medal table real quick as well. Can we know so that the medal table they look quite nice for Jamaica? Where is it? Medal table. Why am I not seeing this on the screen? Medal table. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see medal table. Why would I really run about though? Because we don't have no goal yet. But that soon change because guess what? The United States of America, big USA have 2 medals and Jamaica have 3. Ethiopia is in second with two medals as well. Kenya is tied for third with South Africa. I told you South Africa has been doing their thing. Botswana is in 5th place, tied with France and Netherlands and Serbia, all sitting on gold medals. And Jamaica is down in 9th place with 3 medals, 2 bronze and a 2 silver, sorry, and a bronze. When we get that gold tomorrow from Tina, and if it's Serena, I'll take it as well. It doesn't matter. We are going to leapfrog a lot of these countries. But Jamaica are going with a bag of things because right now, based on the medal table, based on the placing table, let me see where we were. Third on the placing table with 20 points, right? But on the medal table, if we're just going to go by the count, we have 3. We literally have more medals than the United States of America. I wonder if we can lift the championship here and top the medal table. Have we ever thought about that? No, we need to start thinking it now. We need to start thinking it. No, chance is not garbage. People are talking about altitude when he would have broken the record regardless. Yes, he would have. 40 is up. Brian Lavelle, DeAndre Daly, and Newbie. Davison was top 4. And right, that's what I'm saying. No. I think I had Nkrumah ahead of Davison earlier in the season, and then later in the season, I put Davison ahead of Nkrumah, but they were both outside of top 3. And remember, for juniors, they only take 2. So anyway you spin it, Nkrumah and Davison were not going to go. That's how I saw it stacking up for trials, and then all hell broke loose at the trials. Brenna Listen and the Jamaican #1 runner and the #1 male runner should have ran the meet after pen release. You're talking about should not have run it. Okay, you're talking about Brian Lavelle. I don't know if that's what caused the issue. You can never tell. You can never tell. They couldn't walk outside them house and twist them ankle. You never know. Yes, yeah. People are quick to forget that she set that 11.09 seconds at quote unquote altitude, like they said, but she came back to Jamaica and ran 10.96 seconds. So listen, as much as they want to say altitude, the guys went out and ran their heart out and collected their times. So we can't be mad at that, and we can't keep bringing it up and saying, "Oh, it's at altitude." Oh, it's no. It is what it is. That time stands. I'm curious to see what the girls are gonna do. I don't want to be ahead of myself, but I'm really curious about it, guys. I'm gonna be ending the stream shortly. I can't stay and chat all night. Plus, we need to do another video as well and put it up. High school doesn't matter when you're on the world stage. I don't know why people are talking about champs. Stop talking about school when we're on the world stage. It's Jamaica. Yep. him figure train with civil. Me not know if me not, you tell you something about racers. Sometimes we just feel like when too much man the one place I be idling them a do. And man love Igo. Man love going at it like them like Igo, but man love Igo. Them them can't be productive in a bungle like that. Me not think so. Yes, God bless is very good as well. I was watching her. A humble and hardworking man. Yep, he's very humble and hardworking. That is why I don't want him over racers. Me not feel like a racers good for him. But you never know. Are the kids getting the prize money too? You know, so I don't know. But if they do, hopefully they do. They're probably gonna do something like say, oh, it's towards like a college tuition or something like that. That's a long time news. You missed it. I don't me I said to look like me miss it. Me don't know how we miss this good man I run up and down with the flag and to make me cheer. Oh my god. Where was the American in the under 2100? Run a back someplace. Me never know. Me don't know where I'm done. Why am I laughing? On the Jamaican love Joward people, you know. On the love Joward people. No, yeah, I know he's there. I was talking about trials when he didn't turn up. Remember, Brianna Liston also didn't turn up in the 200 meters, and she's there as well. So, but it was based on whatever injuries were hampering them at the time. Boachi is heading to races where he'll get great tutelage on. I am not knocking Glenn Mills. Don't get me wrong. I know he can get great tutelage under Glenn Mills. My issue is the environment. Too much man. I just feel like say call for too much idling. You never see a bunch of man the one place I'll be idle them idle. Oh my god. And then when they see a bunch of women one place, they're being productive because they might try outdo the other woman. Oh gosh, since they was level 200, level is there. Yeah, level. I know level is there. We're talking about at trials, the junior trials. You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here on this platform and um, provide my whatever tidbits I know about track and field, and hopefully y'all can share what you know to make this turn around. Thailand, okay, let me look for Thailand on the medal table. I'm not seeing Thailand on the medal table just yet. Hopefully they can step up and get on the medal table before the championships ends. And no, nobody asked me which Thailand athlete because I have no idea. Up for Jamaica. Yep. Level 1 at Champs and Carifta. He got to medical. Yeah, I know that. But the problem is that he was slated to also go in the 100. And then when he didn't turn up at the time, I was going like this. What's happening? So it's Mboma. No, Q Synergy. Yeah, Jamaican, you know, so you can't tell me what it is. Me want somebody from either which part of Woma come from or a different African nation to tell me how it pronounced. Because I saw the people them Jamaica pronounce it Mboma. Me want to know if I saw it really pronounced. I did see Lawrence do his celebration for the silver. Me miss it. Me feel bad, so me miss it. Me feel so bad, so me miss him silver medal. Me I see long jump medal ceremony. No, then I must see it Kobe on the medal podium then. And Boaji them. Me need to see them on the medal podium. I saw the 4x4 mixed relay a while ago, so they should be coming up. LOL, that would be lovely, but I think we'd need to enter more events before we can think about topic. No, you see the difference with World Juniors. Every country from all both of some people will just turn up and do some fantastic things. You may never hear from or see them again after the World Juniors, but during the junior times, they're there and they're really strong and competitive. So USA is not as dominant as they usually are. So that's the thing. So may I say, maybe Jamaica has a shot. Maybe. Maybe the operative word is maybe. Jamaica will push out of medals. Yeah, we're gonna push out South Africa tomorrow. Me not want to sound too bad, Ferdinand, but we are pushing out tomorrow. It's cold and windy in Maryland. Okay. It was raining here in Manchester earlier. Was it raining? Or is it just cold? No, it wasn't raining, but it was raining a few days. What time is the final for both male and all right, you're late. The final gone for the man name, for the boys, and the girls are coming up tomorrow, roughly the same time as today. It would be Blake and Bolt situation, better competition. I mean, I think so. But when we see what going with the boy, them know them look like them are idlers. It sounds so bad to say that, guys, but and I'm not the only one that has said it. You've heard them say that the guys have an issue with just focusing on what they need to do, the craft. They rather focus on the hype. And as much as Usain Bolt was the greatest, one of the greatest male sprinter ever, right? Remember, so Usain Bolt did hype too. I'll be a party and sitting. Usain Bolt used to go out and enjoy it. But the difference is that Usain Bolt was just had major talent. He had major talent that all the other people couldn't catch up to, right? But when everybody else are normal people are not on this otherworldly level like Usain Bolt, then they have to focus. These people think America send their best athletes. Don't forget Nat. Look here, Nat I run or something there at the world stage. Him no need for there so make him stay upon the senior stage. That's the pronunciation. Mboma. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start pronouncing it Mboma because somebody said it was Boma. So I was like, okay, Boma. At first it was Mboma. Then I heard Boma. And I'm like, okay, whatever works, works. Good night, my friend. See you tomorrow. Okay. Go have some good sleep. I'll be back tomorrow because I will be here. Do you think Oblique should have been at the Commonwealth and try? I thought that Oblique should have taken his craft to the world stage before the world championships because it was a little too late. You want to make them get used to, in my opinion, obviously, get used to what it's like running against people as fast as you are. And I felt like they left it too late. And so when he turns up at the world championship, it's like, I don't want to say a fish out of water because Jamaicans hate that word, but you know what I mean, right? And yes, he was at the Olympics last year, but he wasn't in. He wasn't able to, be in the position he was this year. So going to the Commonwealth game, I believe Commonwealth Games would have helped him. But we don't know what kind of plans his coach has. So let's see what happens for the future. But I'm hoping that he starts to go to the Diamond Leagues and so forth and compete against the Trayvon Bramels, Fred Curley's, all of these people, so that he gets more confidence in himself and his talent, obviously. Davis is the second rep for JA in the 200. I doubt there will be a replacement late on. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Wow. And I don't think they bring extra people. That's the thing. That is the thing. Are you going to cover the... I am covering it as well. I do have videos put up on the channel about it. So I am covering it. No talent. No, I'm not saying talent alone is enough, but I'm saying that he had so much talent that even when he was out having fun, he was still better than everybody else. Minasa, you say never train. Oh God, really? That's not what I said. But if you notice, most athletes are not out partying the way he was able to, and that's simply what I'm saying. Don't say I'm saying he wasn't training. Come in one ear say TXT did say him not train. And that me say. Aha! Here we go. The biggest example to your point is Warren Weir. After the London 2012 games, the fame got to his, and that's the difference between men and women. You see, men will get to like the pinnacle of whatever they're in, and somehow they believe that that's it, and they don't need to do anymore, or try to maintain it or nothing like that. Women, when they get to that pinnacle, them say, "But wait, up here is a nice man. Want some more? Maybe there's a higher level." And that's my take on the difference between. Notice, keyword is Jamaican men versus Jamaican women. We don't know about nowhere else, but this is the difference I see between Jamaican men and Jamaican women. Yeah, I don't believe they are. Me believe, as I said, me believe said them I a little bit. So me no know, but it is what it is. Me not say them not train, but me just a say, you know what me I say. So stop saying me not, me not say that me, you see them both did that train, okay? The difference is both buckle down when it was time. People, yeah, but if people try to follow Usain Bolt blueprint, them are gonna fail, right? They're going to fail. Why? Because they don't have what he had in abundance. Look here. Carnival don't happen in the half season. Carnival is during season when season are going on. You see about the day of carnival. Not turned pro. No, no, he can compete because didn't we see Christine Boma last year at World Juniors? So he can compete. A Kobe Lawrence is me a miss. Uno just me chat out and miss Kobe so. Yes, a Kobe this. There was no alternate. Don't know if they brought him. That's the problem with World Juniors. There's not time. I don't know if there's not enough space or what, but they tend to not bring any extras. Um. Okay, I agree with you. Your point is spot on. This is about the same the training at the way the man them bungalow. I not feel like one bunch of money for bungalow nowhere. That's just facts. Okay, so David Lynch is apparently going to replace him. That's good. We have a replacement. So Riot Rico is saying that David Lynch is going to replace him. Hopefully, we do get a replacement. So that's good. No, as long as they have a replacement, they will be able to put that person in. Yeah, I'm trying to delete them as we go. Listen, if Tamari Davis did turn up, Tina would not come and conquer her too. And please remember, back in the day, TT Terry was also faster than Brianna, and Brianna still got to go Dossar. And let's not forget, TT Terry was kicking up a whole bunch of rumpus and breaking championship records from in the semifinal. And what happened in the final? Please remind me. Okay, so anybody comes, Jamaica will take them down. And don't worry, we'll be the Davids chopping down the Goliaths. We like that position very much. He cannot if he already competed as a pro. Again, Christine Boma been competing as a pro, so I don't know what the rule is because she was M Boma, I should say, has been competing as a pro. So I don't know what the story is there, but I see people that are professional running. At least I saw her running, so I don't know. Girls are more dedicated than the boys. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. They can get their things together and know that what they want, they're hungry. Women are just hungry. Greetings, coach lady. True. All right, that's the last comment. Guys, me need to go do another comment on Jamaica's lovely medal hall and all the niceness we're going tonight. So thank you so very much for joining and sticking with me throughout this whole championship. I have to go touch my face up a little bit and look nice again and spoofy and get back and do another recording. All right? Okay. All right, I see another no matter we're talking about juniors. Don't try to mix the things them. Our juniors we are talking about. Our juniors are ready. Remember when the Russian athlete used his younger brother birth certificate? Oh wow. And competed in the games. He was actually 23 years. Oh, no, I mean, I remember that. When was this? I don't remember this crowd at all. Wow. Yeah, thank you, Barry. If you are the big tree, we are the small axe ready to cut you down. Yep. So are you trying to tell me that last year when she went to the Olympics and prior to that when she was running on the circuit, she was not a pro yet? Is that what you're saying? That's for Christine Mboma? I didn't know. I thought she was a pro. Because remember, she was running all over the circuit. Then she went to Olympics. Then she went to World Juniors, and then obviously continued running on the circuit. So she was all in her what is it called? Her Nike kit. She was running in Nike. So I'm assuming that all of that running wasn't for free. Who is running a Diamond League for free in a Nike? No, sir, that doesn't make no sense. All right, Chuckies, that's it. That is it. Yeah, that's it for the comments. All right, take care, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for the donation that I did receive. Guys, I don't know so you can donate to, I'm not forcing still, but you can drop in a one donation when you don't have it, yeah? All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.